on NECN. From Wall Street to State Street, this is NECN Business.
Irene hitting New England has led to flooding, damage, death, injury, and now scammers. And during this disaster, there's a new scam. And with us tonight to arm you with the knowledge to not become a victim is Steve Weisman, attorney, Bentley University professor, and author of the book, The Truth About Avoiding Scams. Good to have you back, Steve.
It's good to be here.
You know, what is it about scammers? You know, you'd think in a natural disaster it'd be the one time you'd let people be, but no, they see an opportunity.
Everything's an opportunity, and it really shows how fear, compassion, greed, whatever the human emotion is, the scammers are taking advantage of it. And when you have a natural disaster like this, you get all of the above.
You know, we were looking through the scams that are now in operation, and they're the typical ones, but there's one in particular that's Facebook-related scam. What's that one all about? You know,
and these are really starting to hit stride as more and more people go to Facebook. It's like, why do you rob banks? Because that's where the money is, and that's why they use Facebook. Started really with the Japanese tsunami. There was a video online on people's Facebook wall, see this whale hit a building. Well, it wasn't. It was a way of installing malware and getting people to be vulnerable to identity theft and other scams. And that's what's happening here. Is it's very, very simple to hack into someone's Facebook page. So you do that, and you can send out a message that, I'll get a message on my Facebook wall from Mike Nikitas. And I go, okay, I trust that. I click to the attached video that gets my curiosity, and suddenly I've downloaded the malware.
And what's the video? This one I noticed, it says it has a heading in Italian.
Yeah, and this is very, very interesting.
So look out for that, folks.
Yeah, the first one to come up talks about deaths in New York. And when you go to it and you click on, it's written in Italian, although there's a non-existent video that's supposed to be there.
All right, typically contractors and people coming around to houses, those are always a problem in situations like this. What do you look out for?
Yeah, they call them storm chasers, and they're showing up in your neighborhood. They're going to give you a great price. Sometimes even, hey, we'll get you a price whereby we'll get you so you can keep your deductible with your insurance company, appealing to the greed as well as the fear. You got to make sure they're licensed. You got to make sure they're bonded. You got to make sure they're covered by workers' comp. You got to make sure they're legit. But it's really easy to check into that.
And as far as payment, the ones that come up and say we need half the money now?
You say no. Definitely there'll be some kind of a down payment, but usually no more than a third.
All right. Other things are charities. We always hear of people asking for help to help those in need and that sort of thing, and these are rife with you know, charity scams.
Absolutely, and this is one that we're going to see again, and it takes advantage of that compassion. So first of all, you may hear from a telemarketer and you say, well, wait a minute, I'm not on the do not call list. Charities can call you on the do not call list, but if you get it from a telemarketer, you don't know who's calling you. And you really need to check out the charity. There are times you can go to the Red Cross if you know you're really going to the Red Cross. You got to be careful if you get it in an email. So go to the legit charities, go to charitynavigator.org, and you can check out not only if that charity is legit, but where their money is going, how much.
And a brief look ahead now, the charity scam mill is already grinding for the 10th anniversary of 9/11. What should people look out for there?
Very much so. You're going to see these Facebook scams come up for 9/11 in a week about new videos of whatever conspiracy. And the charities, the New York Attorney General is investigating that now and has found a lot of phony charities and ones that are just scamming money for their administrative costs.
You're always keeping us looking for things like this. On the lookout. Steve Weisman, thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you.